Hello, welcome to Lona Soul's Tarot. My name is Victoria, and for today's reading, we are going to be doing Sun, Moon, Star. Sun is how you're seeing the projected or what you project. The moon is going to be your shadow aspect, and the star is going to be your unique gift or untapped gift that you're not completely aware of just yet. So we're going to have two piles. For our first pile, we're going to have this very goldish, orangish, yellow, orange, I don't know. For pile one. Pile two, we have the peach. It reminds me of peach soda. Damn, I want peach soda now. But yeah. Pile two. Thank you so much to all of my returning subscribers, my new subscribers, and anybody here who it's your first time being here. Hi, hello. I do hope that you consider joining my little tribe over here. All are welcome. And yeah, you can go ahead and pause the video here, pile one, pile two, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll the intro, and I will see you at your pile. Pile one, orange, goldish, yellow. This is you. So for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and use my True Black Tarot. So as briefly stated in the beginning, we're going to be doing your sun, moon, and star. Sun is how you are seen, how you project yourself. Your shadow aspect is going to be your moon, and your star is going to be your unique gift that you are potentially unaware of or probably are. Whatever. But I wanted to do like just a very short reading today for this one. So yeah, like I always say, don't think too hard about any one thing. Just pay attention to your breathing. Whatever's gonna come out is gonna come out regardless. And remember, these are generalized, so sometimes it's not even you. Okay, always be open to that. So yeah. All right, so did I cut? Oh god, I really hope I did. How you were seen. We have the Six of Wands. And the Nine of Wands. Very inspiring. And for your, what is this, moon, we have the Anant. I love this card. And the Ace of Cups. And for your star, which is your unique gift, is the Queen of Cups. Damn. And the Chariot. Back of the deck, Two of Cups. Oh, Jesus, Lord. All right. Make sure everything is in. All right. Just move that over a little bit. All right. Well, okay. Let's just start with your sun. So we have the Six of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Very inspiring. People look at you as like you're probably people aspire to be you. Like kids look up to you, or not even. It doesn't even always have to be kids. Like it could just be. You're very inspiring. I don't know what kind of life you had or whatever, but when people see you, they you like. People become hopeful. They feel like, oh, I can do that. Maybe I could do that, you know? Like, you probably do like things that other people don't necessarily do, like a job. Like, you're probably a woman and you do like a manly job, or you're a man and you do like a womanly job and stuff like that. And it kind of makes other people feel better about potentially taking that step there, or doing it just the same, not really worrying about what people have to say about them. You come across as somebody who is very secure within themselves and will fuck some shit up. You got a wolf and a lion. Like, yeah. Like, yeah. People think you're very successful in whatever it is that you do. Like, whatever you do it like, people are just like, damn, like, there's nothing that they can't do. Everything they do is good. Everything they do turns to gold. Like, they can turn wine and water, like shit like that. Like, you're very inspiring to people. People look up to you. People look up to you. You have this, like, this aura of, like, just tenacity. Is that how you say that word? I think you just have this aura of, like, you don't know you can do something until you try. Like, if this, like, if you had a definition, that would be your definition. Like, it's, you don't people don't you don't doubt yourself. That's very inspiring to other people. You don't need people to tell you, oh yeah, you can do it, and then you go do it. Like, you don't even tell people that you're gonna do something. You just fucking do it. And then you come back and be like, yeah, I've been doing this for some time. And then, like, damn, like, that type. You don't wait on somebody to tell you that you can do something. You're very inspiring. Like, you're just extremely, they see that you're extremely just, like, you're compassionate, but you also don't take no shit. People are aware that you are a force to be reckoned with. Like, that's how people look at you. People look at you like, you cannot try this person. You try if you want to. But don't, please, just don't do it. Like, don't do it. Because, yeah. It's like you have a really soft side, but then you also have that side of, like, bitch, try it. Like, I'm probably sure you probably seen that thing where it says, oh, it was just in my head. Shit. When they're like, people say try me or something like that, or don't test me or something like that, or you like try me. It's some weird quote, whatever. If I find it, I'll probably click it in here when I'm editing. But yeah, like, you have this just you just seem unfuckwittable. Like, but it's so inspiring because it doesn't come across as like, I'm better than other people. It doesn't come across like that. It comes across as like, I can do this, and if I can do this, you can do this too. You just have to do the work. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, you're not gonna lie to people and be like, yeah, oh my god, it was so easy and stuff like that. No, like, you're gonna tell people how you got to where you got, how much work it took. You're very fucking inspiring. You're just inspiring. People look at you as like aspiration or whatever. That's your projection. That's how people view you. Your moon, which is your shadow aspect, is, whew, Lord Jesus. So we have the Anant and the Ace of Cups. Let's start with the Anant. The Anant is an extra card in the True Black deck, which is it's the last card in the deck. So it's the last one, and then you have the Fool right after. This card is basically to say, like, I don't know if you've ever heard that saying where it's like, twice a child, once an adult, something like that. That's like what this card is. Meaning, like, you know how when twice a child, once an adult is literally just that. Like when we're kids, we're kids. When we're an adult, we're an adult. But once we get old, that's basically just like being a kid again. So you, like, I feel like you rebirth yourself a lot. Like you're very, you probably are not even aware of it, but like I feel like yeah, like you just continuously rebirth. Like you're always, I won't say changing, but you're always growing. You're always evolving. Like you're always able to keep going, to know that you're just fucking strong. Like your shadow aspect is that your ability to start fresh, start anew. Instead of getting bogged down by something not working out, you just start again. Take a different approach. Look at it differently. But this is as your shadow aspect. So this is something that you probably don't really see within yourself, or that you're not fully engaged with as of yet. Like you probably are aware that you have a lot of love to give, because this is the Ace of Cups. But I think you probably give it out potentially to, it could be the wrong people, or the wrong people are aware of it. Because, you know, man, some people could just sniff the good people out. And they're aware of your love that you have. They're aware that you're able to forgive. Not forget, but forgive and move on. You're not going to hold on to that shit. You're not going to hold it against them, whatever like that. Because you're always rebirthing yourself. Like, you're always just like, that's fine. Like, okay, that didn't work out. Let's do it this way. Let's do it that way. But I think with this and the Ace of Cups, I think you could potentially give your love to the wrong people. I think you give your love to the wrong people. Or maybe you're starting to realize that. Because like I said, this is your shadow aspect. So this is something that you either don't know, or something that you're starting to become aware of. Because your ability to rebirth yourself and just like keep, like every time you fall down and you break to pieces, you always put yourself back together like new. But the way you love never seems to change. And it shouldn't, but I don't think your love should change. I think you should look more into who you give it to. Who you continuously give it to. How many times have people hurt you and you just rebirth yourself, put yourself back together by yourself, give out the same love again, only to have to start to put yourself back together again? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you give your love to, like, I feel like this is probably like the textbook version of narcissist and empath. You know, like people are aware that you're an empath. They know your strength because you show it and they see that shit. But at the same time, they know that your love, I think your love, you love hard. I mean, who doesn't? But just because somebody hurts you, you do not like just completely cut them off. And I think you need to look at that. Because yeah, you have a lot of love to give, but repeatedly giving it to the wrong person is only gonna like drain you, and you're gonna have to keep rebirthing. You're gonna get tired of that shit. Your shadow aspect is that you are your ability to rebirth and still give the same love, but I think you need to pay more attention to who you're giving it to and how much of it you're giving it to certain people. Because you can always love people from afar. But sometimes you just gotta be like, look, stay the fuck from around me, okay? Just please, just don't do it. And then, for your unique possible untapped gift, we have the fucking Queen of Cups and the Chariot. I'm telling you, like, your love does shit to people. Your love is moving. Your love has powers. Like the way you love people is like, you love people who probably, I was reading something today. What the hell did it say? It was something like it was on my phone where it was like if you can't find the love, if you can't find the love to love yourself, find someone who can remind you. That's what I get the vibe of you, the type of person you are. So I think you probably get like a lot of people who like are just like trying to suck you fucking dry of your love. You're probably a very good lover too, but that's besides the point. Because we have the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Cups. I think you are a very good lover. In and out of the bedroom. Just is just there. And people are aware of it. Your love has powers. Your love turns people around. Your love is inspiring. Your love helps people to love themselves. You know? And you should never stop, doing that. But I just think you should be more privy to who it is exactly that you're giving your love to. Make sure you kind of know them a little bit more. See if they're actually worthy of that love that you have to give. Because your shit can move mountains. And it does. People are aware. You're very inspiring. Extremely. Only I think people use your love. Like it's like that type, like I had it in one reading. I don't remember what the fuck reading it was. Where it was like, when you with somebody or whatever and you guys are together for some time and then, they do you dirty, whatever, what have you, and then they leave, but then they always come back. You know why they always come back? Or they leave and they come back because the love that you were giving them, they're not finding it with anybody else, so they're coming back to you to basically get their fix. Like that type of shit. I feel like that's what happens to you. I feel like you probably forgive people a lot, especially people who hurt you. But I think you need to look into that just a little bit more, because your love is crazy. And not everybody deserves this type of love. Not everybody should even feel this type of love, because one, people can become obsessed with it. And two, some people are just not fucking worthy of it. They just not. And I feel like your love is crazy. In and out of the bedroom, figuratively and literally. I think you just need to really recognize the power that your love has on other people. Because your shit can move mountains. Like, your love will make people who don't love themselves love themselves. Shit. Yeah. But I think people come back to get their fix when they're not able to find, they can only love you if you're loving them. It's just like people who come back because it's just like a drug addict. Like, they just come back to get their fix and then they out the door, And I don't feel like you deserve that. And I feel like you need to really look into what your love has done so far. Maybe you need to look back and be like, damn, like, my love did that shit. Like, I just think you need to recognize the power of your love. I don't think you do just yet. I think you're starting to become aware of it, but I think you're not completely there yet. Because your love is something, child. Your love is crazy. Got these people losing their fucking mind. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it there for you, my pile ones. I do hope that was pretty good. I hope you caught what I was throwing, and I hope it did flip your switch. And if it did, please leave a like. Consider subscribing. If not, that's fine too. Maybe a comment. If not, that's okay too. Just your presence here is enough for me. And yeah, always remember, a grain of salt and a shot of tequila with all of my readings. It's all love. Hope to see you in my next one. All right, pile to you. If you chose this peach scrunchie, this is gonna be your lead-in. And we are using my soul cards deck for your reading today. So like I stated in the beginning, we are going to be doing your sun, moon, and star. 2 cards for how you're seen, which is the sun. 2 cards for the moon, which is your shadow aspect, and 2 cards for your star, which will be your unique or possibly untapped gift that you are not aware of just yet. And yeah, so yeah, like I always say, don't think too much about any one thing. Just vibe, pay attention to your breathing. Anything that's going to come out is going to come out regardless, so don't think about it too much or too hard. Okay, just vibe, my love, just vibe. So for my pile 2s, how are you seen? Did not cut. You have the Page of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune. Your shadow aspect, we have the 10 of Wands. And the Emperor. And for your star, your unique, the Tower. And the 7 of Pentacles. Back of the deck, we have the High Priestess. Okay. So for your projection, how you're seen, Page of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. I think you're looked at as ambitious, but with like a sliver of luck. Like, yeah, like you're people view you as very ambitious, as like a go-getter, but at the same time they do believe that you have whether it's your beauty, your body, what you do for a living, who's in your family, who you know, whatever, what have you, they do believe that you kind of have luck on your side as well. Because this is Page of Pentacles. So it's like they do believe that you're ambitious, but they feel like that's not really why you are where you are. Because this is just a page. And then with the Wheel of Fortune too, it's like I feel like it could be slight jealousy or like just like annoyance, because that word has been flying around lately. Nepotism. It's like a sort of thing like that. Like they believe that, yeah, you probably are talented and you are, you know, you're good at what you do. It's not like you're horrible or the worst person at it, but they probably feel that where you are, you didn't get there by the work that you did. You got there by, yeah, doing a little bit of work, but that's not really why you got there. It was a stroke of luck. It was whoever you knew, what you look like, you know, who you like have in your circle. So this could be like a slight bit of jealousy on their end, or it could be true. Who the fuck knows? Only you know. And then always remember, this is just how they see you, how you're viewed. This is your sun. This is your projection. So people believe that, yeah, you're ambitious and you do well and whatever, what have you. But I think they more believe that it has more of like a luck sense to it. Like a novice. Like they may see you as like somebody who's a novice in some type of area, but because of who you are or who you know or what you look like, you're able to be like the CEO or some shit like that, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. That's your son. That's how people see you. People see you as, yeah, you just got lucky. You do the work good, but you're not the best and you shouldn't be where you are. But they understand why you're there, or that's their understanding of it, is because it's luck and it's who you know and whatever, what have you. So for your shadow aspect, we have 10 of Wands and the Emperor. This is your shadow aspect. Ten of Wands and the Emperor. Something that you're not aware of, or something that I don't think you're I think deep down you're tired. I think you're tired. But you kind of like, you're tired. I think you're in a situation, or like, I think it just goes back to this as well. It's like, I feel like you could potentially work for somebody that you know, like it could be your dad, it could be your grandfather, it could be, who knows, it could be a woman, but they're like, they have like a masculine like way of being, or that's their vibe. They have a very masculine vibe even if they are a woman. I feel like you work for somebody that's potentially in your family, or it's like a family business or something, but you're tired and I don't think you want to do it, or I don't think you like it. I don't think it's something that you chose. And that's what I think people don't know. Like, you probably right there with them, like, you damn right I'm a novice. I wish they would hear you. You think I want to be the fucking CEO? It's like, I don't think it was your choice though. It was like, there was this thing on YouTube I was watching the other day. It was, damn, I don't know, everybody probably seen it at least one time. It's like this little girl. How old is she? I think she's like 13 or something like that. and her dad is like a real estate person or like a motivational speaker or some shit, whatever. And he had her up on a stage. He had her up on a stage, like giving this grand fucking presentation to a like a stadium full of people, and he's just sitting in the thing, just smiling and looking at her like, oh my god, that's my daughter. But in she's 13. Why the fuck is she not outside with her friends? Like it's like that type of thing. And then they try to turn it around and make it look like, oh no, my daughter wants to do this. No, you make her do that. So now, of course, she's gonna say that she wants to do it because you probably making hella money off that shit. I might put the little picture of the girl in there so you probably know what I'm talking about or not. But he's a motivational speaker, and now he got his daughter doing it. And then there's one thing on his YouTube channel where this girl, she was like doing a documentary on it, and then they showed this one part where he was like telling her how to present something, or when she calling other people to solicit shit, this is how she got to sound, or be like, oh, I'm such and such's daughter and stuff like you could tell she was getting annoyed because she like started to roll her eyes because she don't work, she don't go to normal school, she don't do none of that, she's just at the office with her dad all damn day. And then you got the dad on the side saying like, yeah, this is what she wants to do. No, that's not what the fuck she want to do. And that's what I'm getting out for this. I'm getting like a vibe of people are probably kind of starting, they see it, that you are a novice and it's not something that you would choose. That's clear. And in the back, it's like that you that's exactly how you feel. I feel like you work for somebody in your, this is like a family business or something. And you're just kind of, you had to do it. Like you're made to do it. But your shadow aspect is like, you're just tired. Like I don't think you want to do this shit. I think you just, it's like, I get this feeling of like, you just want to be free. You know, like, just be a kid or however old you are. Enjoy the age group that you are in. Like, that's what I feel like you want to do. But it's like, I don't think you even have a choice to do that shit. Because somebody, this emperor is just over you and you're just fucking tired. For your star, we have the Tower and the Seven of Pentacles, which is your like unique or something that you're not aware of that you have as a trait or a way of being that you're unaware of, or might now becoming aware of it. So we have the Tower and the Seven of Pentacles. The Tower, and the Seven of Pentacles. I think you're unaware that you can easily get out of that situation that you're in right now. But I think you're worried of what will happen afterwards. Like after you just break it down and be like, I don't want to do this shit no more. After you just break down and the tower breaks, you have the Seven of Pentacles after that. Which is what you want. The freedom, whatever it is that you're wanting. After this tower falls, it can happen. You can have it. Damn, this feels like a fucking therapy session. Like, what the hell? I didn't want to get this deep. Like, but I just feel like it's just, you can get out of it. Even if you feel like you can't, you can. And nothing bad is going to happen. Okay, so they won't have a seat or whatever it is that you do for a little bit. That ain't got shit to do with you. If I just feel like you're being forced into something that you don't want. Like, and you're unaware of the, like, your power in it. Like, you can just go. Like, you can just be like, no, fuck this. I'm not doing it. and go on about your life. It may not be like it might not, you know, like just be suns and rainbows and unicorns and shit after this tower goes down. I mean, there's still gonna be debris and shit that you gotta clean up afterwards. But over time, you're gonna realize that that was probably the best thing that you could have ever done. And I don't think you see that. Who knows? Maybe you're supposed to be a rebel. Some people, that's what they're supposed to be. You know? And there's nothing wrong with being a rebel. Shit, I hear it's actually kind of fun. You remember Jackass? That show right there. Oof. Or that movie, right? Man, I used to love that show. I think you don't, I don't know. I don't think you really believe in yourself. It's like, this keeps coming back to me. Like, it's like I don't think you believe in yourself very much. I think people see that. In a way, it's like they kind of see it, but they're still jealous of it. Because, you know, people gonna be people. Fucking humans. But whatever it is that you're in right now that you do not want to be in, you can leave. And it's not going to be all rainbows and sunny and unicorns and rabbits and shit like that. It's not. Not immediately after a tower. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's going to take some time to clean up all this shit. But better is going to be right around the corner. You can do that. You have the ability to do that. You just have to believe that you can. I don't think you believe in yourself very much. Which is why you're in this situation now. Because you feel like you kind of have to do this, because if you're not here, then what are you going to do? Who knows? That's the point of growing. Shit. Did you think I just woke up one day, or when I was a kid, like 5, 6, 7, 10, whatever the hell, it was like, I'm going to be reading tarot. No, I wasn't. But over time, like, I realized how much I love doing it. It's not my main job. I just started doing this. I still have my regular job. But, I mean, it's like it's like you don't really put yourself into anything else. I think you just need, like, a change. Take a break or some shit. I don't know. But I think you're tired of where you are. And I think you need to speak up. If you need to take a break, then you take a break. If you need to tell somebody to fuck off, you tell them to fuck off. I feel like you don't really speak up much for yourself. And people see that. They don't really see how tired you are, though. You put on a brave face for whoever this emperor is. But you are ready to just take a wrecking ball, be like Miley Cyrus in that bitch, and just take your losses and go on about your business. If that's your family that you're with and you don't want to do whatever it is that you feel like you have to do, have a talk with them. If you have the type of family that's not going to listen to them or listen to you, then that is where you're going to have to pick, what are you going to do? Are you just going to stay quiet and do whatever the fuck it is that your parents want to do, and then when you grow up, be mad as shit at your parents? Or are you going to just be like, look, I don't want to do this shit. You're not going to make me do this shit. That's what it is. So where do we go from here? This is like a fucking therapy session. Jesus Christ. So sorry. I did not want it to get that deep. But lovely, lovely, lovely. I do want to get I'm gonna, just for your pile, I didn't do it for pile 1. Shh, don't tell him. This is the Sacred Self-Care Oracle. I'm gonna pick one out for you to see what you could potentially do right now, because I don't know, I get the vibe of like you don't really, you put on a brave face, but I don't think you really stand up for yourself or talk back, or, you know, I don't get that vibe. Like you seem to be just like one of those person that people tell to do something and you just do it. You're just like, all right, whatever. But I think it's because of like probably the family that you have, where you grew up, the business, stuff like that. I feel like your family's probably very successful, or there's a very strong masculine energy that's overpowering this sadness that you have, this exhaustion that you have. Just one card for my pile twos. What's something that they should do right now? Just one little card. This one. Let's choose another one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, okay. There's another one. Dance. Go out. Have fun. Go do something with your friends or something and go have sex. Oh, that is so funny. And then connect with crystals. You need a break, child. You need a break. I agree. With the first one and this one too. I just find that to be so funny. Oh, that's hilarious. You need a release, a relief. That's what I used to call it with my friend with benefits. Like, where you at? I need a release. That's it. All right, for my part twos, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there for you, my loves. I really do hope that you caught what I was throwing, or it flipped your switch. And if it did, please leave a like, maybe a comment, and consider subscribing. If not, that's fine too. Your presence here is just enough for me. So yeah, always remember, grain of salt and a shot of tequila with all of my readings, as they are all generalized. It's all love. Thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you in my next one. Toodaloo.